Hi everybody. I'm going to talk about the People's Mandate briefly. The People's Mandate has been put together so that the people remain in contact with Parliament and the Parliament remain in contact with the people. I am disappointed with the media constantly interviewing members of Parliament, expressing their views as to the policies they want to talk about. But the members of Parliament never come to the people for their views. It is always the party members. That is, they always talk with their party members, not with the members of the electorate. Then the polls about the preferred two party or the polls favouring a party leader. If the people wish to express their views, it is with talkback radio, with limited time because other callers are waiting for their turn. The issue of the writ at time of election. The media interviews the Liberal and Labor parties as from the issue of the writ that starts the election process till the day of the election. This should not be. Then these same talkback hosts and interviewers say they do not have to vote because of these interviews. You might call it self-interest or something like that. These same parties are getting free advertising while other candidates are ignored. There should be a complete blackout of any interviews while the election is in progress. My website is http://www.peoplesmandate.iinet, as one word, .net.au. People's Mandate is also as one word. I draw your attention to the files below. That is, after you've brought up my website, you will see that I want you to concentrate on 3 files. I draw your attention to the files below being the content of the Commonwealth Constitution. These set of files discuss issues that Parliament has not bothered to tell the people. Then the other one called the draft or the update of the Australian Constitution. This draft has tried to address the issues mentioned in the content of the Commonwealth Constitution. There are other issues as well. Then we have the No Tax Debt-Free Initiative. This file has been designed to replace the existing banking-initiated financial system, which of course involves taxation, loans, mortgages, interest payments, and the repayment of all your mortgages. That will be all done away with under the People's Mandate style of government and Parliament, because the Parliament, subject to subsection 12 of section 5.1, the Parliament creates the money, not the banks. It is time that the people have a say, and I am asking for the support of the people. It is time that the people have a say, and I am asking for the support of the media. It is time that the people have a say, and I'm asking for the support of all businesses. become an independent candidate. We must have one in every seat in every electorate. We must replace all of the existing members of Parliament and the Senate. The preamble, clause 6, each state shall be one electorate, subject to section 7 and section 29. It says, the preamble states that the states shall mean such of the colonies as for the time being are parts of the Commonwealth, and each of such parts of the Commonwealth shall be called a state. This indicates to me that the Commonwealth shall be of one electorate. Now let's do this again. Well, imagine that we're going to go in a circle. The states shall mean such of the colonies as for the time being are parts of the Commonwealth. And each of the such parts of the Commonwealth shall be called a state. When a law has been written in that way, it means what it says. There is no need for any interpretation by the High Court, and the High Court would have to agree with me in saying that the Commonwealth is of one electorate. There is no mention of the words Prime Minister in the Constitution, but this person has signed agreements and treaties with foreign powers. Are these agreements and treaties valid? There is no such thing as a Prime Minister in Australia. There are only 3 positions in the Constitution. That they are the Governor-General, the Speaker of the House, and the President of the Senate. They are the only 3 positions in the Parliament. That means that we do not have a government and Parliament based on the Constitution under the existing political party system of government and Parliament. That's why I am asking you to support me in my work in bringing about a constitutional government and Parliament. If we had a government and Parliament based on the Constitution, you would never have a hung Parliament. So the one we have now has absolutely no constitutional power to make laws. Also, at the last election in 2010 in Australia, the 3 musketeers, the 3 independent candidates, had no authority to make a decision on who they were to accept as the so-called government and Parliament. There should have been another election, because only the electors can make that decision, not anybody else. So all you people, let's have another election as soon as possible and get rid of this bungling Prime Minister that we have now in power. That person has no power anyway. And I believe that the Governor-General who set up this Department of Prime Minister did the wrong thing, subject to Section 64 and 65, where she should have used Section 126. That is, appoint that person as a Lieutenant Governor-General. So I think there's nothing more, that what we have in there now, they are nothing more than bungling idiots. Let's have another election, please. and bring everything back to where it should be. Thank you.